Okay, welcome back everybody. Here are our ingredients for our sesame chicken. Right now what we have in this bowl is our whole chicken wings. And I actually left my tips on because I actually like the tips. I like to chew on them. I have an egg. I have about 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch. I have about roughly, I'll say, 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. And I also have a shot of cream, which I like to put in. And I just season it with just regular seasoned salt. Moving on over here, what we're going to have, we have a little cornstarch and water for our thickening agent. We also have some chicken broth. We also have some green onions. We have some fresh grated ginger, fresh grated garlic, some shallots, which actually are like a really nice, not so harsh onion. We have some sambal or garlic and chili paste. You can get this in your Asian aisle. We have some sesame oil, and we also have some soy sauce. In the back here, we have some hoisin sauce. We have about 1/2 cup of fine grated sugar. Get the fine grated sugar, guys, because what it does is that it dissipates a whole lot faster than the large granulated. And then we have about roughly a little under 1/3 cup of sweet Japanese vinegar. And in here, just for garnish, we have some white and black sesame seeds. Now I'm gonna mix the chicken, and we're gonna get started, and we'll be right back. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put the chicken in first. Because the chicken is cooking, we can now cook the sesame. I have in here right now our shallots, and I have a couple of our little green onions. I'm actually going to put a few more in there as well. I'm going in right now with our sesame oil. You don't want too much of that in there. If you go with too much sesame oil, it'll become really overpowering. So we're just going to go ahead and let this stuff saute. Our chicken, like I said, is already frying and getting ready to go. Getting all nice and beautiful. We're actually going to see that. Ooh. Wait till y'all see that, y'all. They say a way to a man's heart through the stomach, but they have no idea. A way to my heart is right through my stomach. Alright, we're going to go in now with a little bit of the hoisin sauce. Hoisin sauce is kind of like a Chinese or an Asian barbecue sauce, is what it is. I've got a little extra in there. Get that out. Okay. And also we're going to go in with our soy sauce. All these flavors are smelling so wonderful. Really good. Let's just keep stirring this up because I don't want anything to stick too quickly on the bottom of my pan. Alrighty. Now I have a little bit of the sweetened Japanese vinegar. That in there as well. And we're just going to continue to let that cook and do its thing and hang out and get all good and yummy for us. If you notice, I haven't put any salt in here because we don't need the salt. And we don't need the salt because the soy sauce has the salt. The hoisin has salt, so we don't need it. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm going to let you guys take a good look at that. Look at that. Alright, we're going to let that continue to cook. Now, that keeps going, we're going to go in with our chicken stock. This is about 1.5 cups of chicken stock. You can use chicken broth as well. If you're using the broth, it probably already has salt in it, so you don't need any salt again. So it's there. We're going to let that just cook for a minute, kind of soak up all its good yumminess and get going. And then we're also going to go in with a little bit of sugar. This is about 1/2 cup here, which is normally not what I normally use. I'm probably going to use a little bit less than that 1/2 cup because I don't want it too sweet. I like sweet, but not too sweet. So I'm using 1/2 cup, about 1/4 cup. Turn the flame up. Let that keep going just a little bit. Let all those good, delicious, yummy flavors kind of just get in there and make everything good. Alright, let me clear these few things out of the way because we're not going to need those anymore. Now I'm going to check on the chicken and we'll be right back. I took out the first batch of chicken and this is exactly what it's supposed to look like. It has a nice, pretty, crispy crust, and you like when you're in the Asian restaurants, you see like the chicken have a nice, crispy, like coated kind of crunch. Cornstarch helps out a lot with that, and so does the egg. So that's what your chickens look like. And we're going to put that to the side with that drain because we're still working on our sauce right here. We're going to add a little cornstarch to our sauce, and we'll be right back. About 5 or 10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes. We're cooking for about 10 minutes. Everything is well incorporated in there. It's looking the way it's supposed to be looking. It's smelling the way it's supposed to be smelling. Let me bring this up so you guys can get a good look. How good that looks. Oh my goodness. So now what we need, for you to look at, so now what we need is a little tightening up. You know, every girl needs a little tightening up every now and then. So we're going to tighten up this sauce. Alright. What we have here is a little cornstarch and water mixture. I'm just store that together like this. And I'm going to add it in and we'll be right back. Now our sauce has a really nice thick consistency to it. I'm going to pull that up for you guys to see that as well too. You see how nice and thick and pretty and like, you know, almost like sweet and sour sausage it kind of looks. So now comes the best part. We're going to add 4 of the pieces of chicken that we had earlier to the sauce. Hold on, be right back. I want you guys to get a good look of what we got going on here. That's our sesame chicken cooking in the beautiful sesame sauce. It's absolutely delicious. I cannot wait to try this dish. And we'll be right back. Okay, everybody, that's our finished plate right there. Look how beautiful that sesame chicken looks. And I have a little bit of fine julienne cucumber, which I tossed just a little bit of vinegar just for a little like dress up for the plate. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of sesame seed on there so that we know that we're eating sesame chicken. This will definitely impress a date, impress your family, impress your kids. It's just an awesome, awesome, great dish. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Join me next time. I'm going to put something else together for you. It has a little twist to it, but at the same time, it's very elegant, very nice, and it impressed all your friends. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.